First, just want to thank the city of Montgomery for putting on an unbelievable tournament. The people in the town, the restaurants, just the people that we passed in the street and in the hotel, they just seemed very welcoming, wanted us here. And that meant a lot to our guys, meant a lot to our staff, meant a lot to our university. Second is, it's a tough night. Our seniors, my first recruiting class here, been with these guys for 4 years, very emotional night. You obviously don't come into tonight thinking of a loss. You come into the night thinking about, advancing and, doing all the things necessary. So when it ends abruptly in your mind for your plans, and you're looking at guys that have invested a lot in your program, a lot in your university, a lot in your community, it's very, very difficult. Just want to thank those guys. Obviously, they'll always be a part of our family, but, for them to have put the uniform on for the last time, it tugs at the heartstrings. Extremely proud to be their coach. Extremely proud that they've been a part of our program.
Welcome to questions. Just because you faced some adversity early, what did you see out of your group to kind of plug away and kind of grind your way back into it?
It's who we are. We've faced adversity all year, whether it be through injuries or situations like we had tonight. Our guys battled back extremely well. We're in a situation there where we're down 3-0, and obviously Drum gets the hit. That's just kind of who we are. I thought that Phil was going to I thought we had a chance to get one right there with Phil with 2 outs in the 8th as well. So just, it's who we are. It's who we are. They popped one late, obviously, but I felt good about going into the 9th in the 3-2 game as well. Tut, just can't say enough about him. What he's had, the season he's had, is just really, really incredible. The line score is not indicative of how he did tonight. Just an unbelievable season that he just put together, and an unbelievable performance he had tonight. But that's what he does every weekend.
What kind of stood out to you about his performance, the way he was in those middle innings, like retired 10 in a row? It was really, a pretty good group.
What you said early, it's hard. First batter of the game hits a homer, to settle back in. Blue Pit falls in the 3rd there that leads to 2 runs, and you got an opportunity to make a lot of excuses or not, do what he did, which is just, take a lot of deep breaths and not just get into a groove, but really dominate for the next few innings. Hated that it ended the way it did, but just, he did what he did. He's spent a lot of time this year working on, becoming a better pitcher with the mental game, with the physical game, with everything. He's extremely hard worker, and I thought it showed tonight.
Hey, last one for me, just what kind of stood out about those seniors of the way they led this team, just kind of carried the torch for this group?
Yeah, the evolution of our program, where we stand in the conference. I thought that, Tuesday night was symbolic in the fact that we got our first Sun Belt tournament win ever. It was our highest regular season finished in Sun Belt history. First time we finished over 500 in Sun Belt in school history. Even though it's a few years there, I think that's very significant. I think that speaks to who they are. Just looking out there and writing out that lineup out every day. I think that behind the scenes stuff, how they practice, how they work, how they go to the weight room. Just told a story out there to the team of really my first interaction with each one of them. How I found out about them, whether it was through recruiting or the first time I saw them play, and to think back that was 5 years ago, and it went like that. And just I think everything stood out about them. We asked a lot of the guys in our program what they did academically, what they did in the community, what they did on the baseball field. It's very significant. We should be very proud that they're alumni of our university. We should be very proud that they put on App State baseball uniform.